Looks like everything's running. Probably not gonna have any music for this one. Oh wait, am I seeing the countdown as it's supposed to be? Yeah, it's fine. I just need to know when to switch over to live. Yeah, you know. Yeah, there's a little more of a delay on Twitch than it is on YouTube, I think. So it's at 30 seconds. Five, four, three. Hello, everyone, and welcome to For the Minions, a weekly podcast or show, whatever you want to call it, for die-hard Paragon fans about some of the games that may replace, nothing can ever replace Paragon, but may come through and help us out in our time of need, looking for a replacement for Paragon. I'm your host, the one and only Mangoose. Joining me, as always, is Mandy Mel. Mandy, how the hell are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And to this week, we are also joined again by the lovely FaceFullofDub.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Oh, he is lovely, isn't he? Look at him. Look at him.
Look at me.
If you guys don't know, FaceFullofDub is a streamer on Twitch. You can check out in the comments below his Twitch stream if you want to follow him. He plays some pretty fun games. And he is a die-hard Paragon fan like the rest of us.
Well, thank you.
So this week we have our news and updates as always. We were going to do an interview with Sylphan. That didn't work out, so we'll probably get that for next week. It was a problem on my end, not Sylphan's end. And our topic for discussion, Mandy picked this one. It's voice chat and just communications in general in games, which I think is a great topic. And then after that, we'll just hang out with you guys. It's all live this time. We usually pre-record this portion, but we're trying to switch it up and go all live. So enjoy that whenever we fuck up. I can't edit it out this time. So let's get right into the news and updates with MetaBuff. Oops, I hit the wrong one. See, I'm already fucking up. So for MetaBuff, they have the A and B map testing set for February 4th. That was announced on January 26th, which is the date that the closing of Paragon was announced. They're all about their symbolism over there at MetaBuff. I mean, their alpha is set to release the day after Paragon officially closed. Is that right? It was their alpha is set for the 27th of April, I believe, and Paragon closed on the 26th.
Yeah.
I do believe.
I think you are correct.
They love it over there. That's cool. If you don't know what an A and B map testing is, they have two maps that they want to try out, and they're going to let influencers and content creators try out those maps and give them input on the different maps. Mandy and I are both signed up to do the A and B map testing. What I want to do is do kind of a split screen stream where like I'm playing map A on the top and Mandy's playing map B on the bottom, and that way we can both like run to the mid lane and see how long it takes each of us to get to mid lane, that sort of thing. It just kind of have a side-by-side comparison of the maps. So, Mandy, you did sign up, right?
I signed up.
And that's it for MetaBuff. Let's move on to Omega.
Well, as always for Meta, we have a ton of stuff comparatively to everybody else. They are just working so hard, and they're so good at keeping us updated. So Smokey's been working hard, working on tower targeting priorities, like when to target minions, when to target enemy heroes, things like that. I believe as of Tuesday, he got that all sorted. So unless something has broken since then, he got that going good. Also, we had in that video that Ace released, some of the abilities were shown off for the 5 heroes that will be in the alpha. So it was revealed that Muriel's Q is now going to have a knockback to it, which is pretty cool. And then also Murdoch, his shields and his traps are coming back. So I think that should make a lot of people happy. I think that's definitely going to be a cool thing to have brought back into gameplay. They also, it was just kind of a little thing that actually Goose picked up on one of the live streams, is that they're adding death animations. So I don't think there were death animations in Paragon. You just kind of...
I can't remember. Yeah, you just kind of disintegrated into particles.
Yeah.
There was like an actual kind of roll around that we saw with, I think it was Murdoch that
Yeah.
we saw in the live stream. So that's kind of cool. That's a fun little tidbit. And then they changed the tower colors to represent teams. So we have the orange or blue, orange or reddish color and blue. So that's what they've been working on over there.
And if you're looking at the background, looping in the background, that's straight from RGSACE's video. So if you want to go check out that full video and hear his commentary, check out Ace's channel. I'll link it down below. But there's a lot of interesting stuff there.
Yeah. There was also a ton more details about some of the stuff that the towers that he's working on. If you're part of the Discord, if you're not, you should be for
Yeah.
they made a little update announcement on there, so you can go and read like all the stuff about armor and everything, so you can get all the details there.
I'm really happy to see that they're bringing Murdoch's shield and his traps back, because without those, like Paragon, Epic turned Murdoch into such a basic bitch hero with like nothing to do but shoot.
He's way
Yeah.
more
And yeah, he was. Oh my God, yes. Like the shield and knockback, and then the mines, and throwing a mine down, dancing around it, trying to outplay people that way, was such a fun part of Murdoch's kit. And then they took it away for I don't know what reason.
But yeah, with the mine, you can block ganks from a certain direction, so you can get away easier.
Right. I mean, and you could get around the mine if it wasn't detrimental to the game. There were ways around the mine, but I'm just really happy to see it back. Really happy to see the mine coming back.
What do you think about that knockback on that Muriel will have now?
I like it. I think. I'm not sure, but I think they took away her slow and added the knockback.
Oh, okay.
I think you're correct.
We think this is true. But either way, I like the knockback better than the slow. The slow could be a little bit much when you were playing duo against Muriel. The knockback will help her support while not being overwhelming as a support.
Yeah.
So, if it's a slow and a knockback, I don't know if I care for that. That might be a little much. That might be a little much.
It's a little rough.
Moving on to Undying Games. Undying Games, we really didn't have too many updates for them this week. Oops. Let me pull up the my notes here. Didn't really have many updates for them. They just wanted to let you know that instead of releasing their updates in small bite-sized chunks, they're going to have huge packages. Like they'll have like final game models, the concepts, the lore, showcases about the myths, all kinds of stuff, and they're going to release it all in big chunks, so we can look forward to that, and we can look forward to their lore coming back very soon. So that's about it for Ethereal. Not a lot from them, but I'm still expecting a lot from them. They such a beautiful game, such a beautiful game. I know it's not really a Paragon game, but goddamn, I'm still rooting for it, because I believe it will feel a lot like Paragon, maybe if not looking a lot like Paragon.
Yeah. So what do you think about them delivering their information in more large quantities as opposed to smaller, more frequent updates?
I think that's actually better in my opinion, so you're not just getting a little bit here, a little bit there.
Mhm.
Like when they tell you about something, you're gonna know all about it, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not like they're gonna give you like half of what's going on.
Yeah, the small photos and stuff wasn't enough to really start a conversation about. I think the bigger chunks, it'll motivate people a little more and get more of a conversation started.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Even though I really enjoy just getting a little bit here and there because it just makes it feel more frequent, I guess. I like feeling like I'm getting a frequent update, but at the same time, when it is just a picture or something, it's not much to be said. It's just kind of like, oh, well, that looks cool, you know. So I'm excited to see what these content packages, you know, can't wait to see what the first one is, and there'll be maybe a little bit more to reveal in each one.
Yep. And I guess this week's stream also stars Chloe, which is FaceFull's dog. Maybe you were talking, also could hear herf, herf, herf. Which, by the way, if you guys want to help host the show, I've said it before, just join my Discord and let me know. Next week, it's not going to be FaceFull. It's going to be Blaine Fiasco, who's been a subscriber of mine for a while. And then we're going to have Briddick the week after that, I believe. So, yeah, we're going to line up a lot of people. So if you want to come host the show with us, you are more than welcome. And before we go away from the news and updates, if we didn't have anything for Visionary this week, but if you want to learn more about any of these games, all of their social network sites are linked down in the description below, so you can go check them out. Discord is really kind of the way to go for all 4 of these games to really find out the most information. So I highly suggest joining their Discord and lurking. So let's go.
Yes, it is.
It is indeed. So, topic for discussion is communications in games and like voice comms versus callouts and that sort of thing. Mandy, you picked the topic. Let's hear your opinions.
Okay, well, I definitely love the idea of having voice chat. Although there are pros and cons to it, of course, and they're pretty obvious ones. It's obviously easier to strategize with your team when you have voice chat, but then there is, of course, toxicity between, you know, that you kind of have to deal with. But, you know, mute, that's what mute is for. So
yeah.
I think that's probably, in my opinion, the best way
Whoa.
to go. And then, of course, you know, if you do have, like, call-outs, one of, you know, the topics that I was thinking of bringing up for today was limitations on pings and just having it so that people can't spam those call-outs, because it's, you know, it's annoying and it's unhelpful. It doesn't help when people are just kind of spamming the same call-out over and over again.
Yeah, I agree. If there's voice chat, there has to be a mute button.
Yes.
Oh, everybody's saying that Mandy sounds low. Let me see if I can turn her up.
Right click on her, you might be able to get her louder.
Mandy, can you try talking again?
Can everybody hear me a little better now? You guys let us know in the chat. Thanks for letting us know that.
Yeah, I haven't been able to look at chat the whole time because I've been operating the controls.
Yeah, he's manning the controls. How's it sounding, guys?
Oh, they say good job.
Alright, good.
Yep.
All right, cool. Excellent. So, my thing with... Yeah, go ahead with the what you were saying about voice chat.
Oh, just gonna kind of get us back on track, just talking about voice chat versus the call-outs and stuff. You guys go ahead and say your opinions. What do you think about them? You can go ahead, Dub, if you're not too busy.
Well, I mean, I have a dog. Like,
I know.
Busy playing with the dog.
Yeah, but I agree with the limitation on pings. Like, you can't have the 100 pings in a minute because they died and they're mad. Like, that's that's annoying for everyone. So, like, if they realize, like, oh, this guy dropped 3 in, like, a very short amount of time, don't allow him to do it for a little bit longer. And, like, I don't know the best way to implement a ping, but, like, voice chat, I can agree strongly with voice chat.
My thing with Oh, we're getting a lot of echo now?
Are we?
Oh, I guess I'm quiet too. Yikes.
Man, going live is hard.
See what happens, Mongoose?
I want you to hear me breathing in my mic. My thing with callouts is, if you gave me a choice between like a really good mid laner that didn't call shit out, or like just a mediocre mid laner that did know how to call shit out, I would take the mediocre mid laner. I mean, callouts are extremely important, and people just it's one of those overlooked things that separates gold players from like plat and diamond players. You know what I mean? Like, you can get to gold on skill, but if you can't communicate with your team, you're never going to get any higher than gold elo.
Yeah.
I do think with the pings, if you're gonna have the good job ping, there needs to be a difference between when you mean it literally and sarcastically. Like maybe one could be in italics, and that means like, yeah, okay, good job.
Yeah. My favorite thing was watching someone die when you told them not to push and then saying good job.
Good job, yeah.
Trying to fix things here.
Life fun. You're fine.
This is hard.
Lundy is saying in the Twitch chat that that Twitch just stopped him from spamming good job, so trying to spam us with a good job.
See, Twitch gets it. We need to get it too.
Yeah, right.
So what did you guys think of call outs? What do you guys think of voice chat? I think voice chat is the way to go, as long as you can mute people. That's
Yeah.
like, I don't know why people push back against it so much.
Yeah, if there's a mute button, I'm good. Like, that's the way I'm looking at it. Because, like, worst case, someone's angry and they're screaming, you can just click on the mute button. There you go.
Would you guys want it so that, like, now this is obviously just inviting shit talk, but you know how in some games, like in the lobby, you can at least hear the enemy team as well? Like,
oh, yeah, so you guys just have, like, a little conversation beforehand?
Sometimes that's fun to, you know, do a little...
just, like, sit there and, like, talk to the person before you fight them.
Yeah, so that might be a fun...
They're gonna lose, they're on the other team.
Yeah, so it might be kind of fun to throw some shade and be a little cocky in the beginning.
and then
hopefully
get pooped on in the end.
Yeah. That would be my luck.
That's the way it usually works anyways, is once you get cocky, you die.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Once you're like, oh dude, I'm doing really good, it's like, nope, you're dead now.
For sure.
There we go. Now I can see YouTube comments.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point on our Twitch chat. Arzik, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, 86. He says callouts are still nice for when 5 people are talking at the same time, and it puts a visual message on the screen that cuts through. And then, of course, not everybody is, you know, maybe going to have a mic or good equipment or whatever. So, yeah, callouts I think are definitely still, I think they should be the, you know, maybe the base conversation, and then maybe you can have the option or whatever to join in voice chat or something.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I feel like the first priority should be getting, like, the pings down and stuff, like, not so they're intrusive and stuff, but, like, getting it down so that they have good calls and stuff, and then working on the voice chat, you know?
Yeah, and I definitely agree with what he said. It's nice to have a visual message, too, sometimes, because there can be some jumbled, you know, like everybody's talking over each other, whatever, and you miss a call out or whatever, so... that's definitely a good idea. You know, both is obviously, in a perfect world, we would have both that function, you know, perfectly.
Yeah.
So.
I can agree with that one.
Aw, thanks for coming, Rotten.
What's up?
What's your opinion on it?
My opinion is that streaming live is hard. That's my opinion. But yeah, like I said, as long as you can mute people, voice chat's fine. The thing about like Paragon callouts as opposed to your traditional top-down MOBA, you can ping the map, like the mini map, You can't do that in Paragon because you have to aim. You would have to have some sort of you'd have to disable your aim for a little bit in order to ping the mini map,
Yeah.
which might be a viable option. I can't see myself using it all that often because I would have to really think I'm safe before I took away my
I'd be more
ability to
used
look
to it,
around.
like after you die, like saying like
Yeah.
3 enemies in lane, and like clicking the lane that they're in.
So I think that's it. Are you guys good? You have anything else to say about voice chat or?
Well, Arctic brought up another good point that you don't want there to be too much in the system, too much to remember
Yeah.
which one, so I think
Yeah.
that was good about Paragon is it was fairly easy to learn and memorize and I am fascinated right now by this phase getting chased down by this chimera. Man, poor thing. Oh.
I feel like with the callouts versus voice chat, with the callouts, they need to be very like simplistic callouts, not like a full paragraph on the screen, like 3 words that get it done. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Well, other than that, like, I can get behind voice call. I mean, yeah, voice chat and stuff, because like even if you're like 5 stacking with your friends, what happens if one of your friends doesn't have Discord, or it's not
Yeah.
gonna run Discord and the game at the same time?
Madcat brings up a good point on the YouTube stream. It helps out people with little to no hearing, which I didn't even think of that, but yeah.
Wow.
And,
Yeah,
That's a really good point.
Glitter and Knives on Twitch also said, I think they should have a ping tutorial for newer mobile players. So, like, they're not just sitting there spamming things that they don't know what it means.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like, this one represents like calling out this thing or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
And I noticed Smite's fucking call out system. Holy shit! There's so many different things to call out.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need that much. Let me like pick and choose. I think Paragon. I really wanted Paragon to be able to you have the ability to hotkey certain callouts that I use more often than not, like ultimate ready, or like enemy missing mid, stuff like that.
Yeah, so you just hit one button and have it do it.
Yeah, I felt like I was going for a fucking 36 hit combo in Street Fighter every time I fucking tried to use a call out in goddamn Paragon. It was like click left, right, up, down, left, right,
Yeah,
BA select start.
It always looked like cheat codes in old video games when it popped up on the screen.
So I'm still getting that fucking echo.
Uh-oh.
It's probably got 2 different audio inputs.
Uh-oh.
It's all good. It's all good. We can get it situated for next time.
How is it now? I probably just muted myself.
You guys still hearing the echo on Goose?
Can you guys hear me echo? Yeah, too many directions to
They
click.
said much better. On Twitch, they said much better.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
We're lagging a little bit on Twitch, it says.
Oh, I don't care about lag. That's the least of my concerns right now. I just want to be able to not be all echoey and shit.
Yeah.
That could be Twitch's problem too. I think they were having issues earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I keep clicking off the thing, too.
You having fun live streaming?
YouTube says it's bad still.
Feels bad.
So it's good on Twitch, bad on YouTube.
Yeah, they said on Twitch sound is way improved.
Yeah.
Mandy and Face don't have an echo, is what one person said. So I'm guessing you still might have an echo on Twitch too?
I don't know.
Who knows? Decipher Twitch chat. My dog is chewing on my finger instead of letting me pet her.
Audio input. There we go.
Holy, why are you an asshole?
Smokey said.
Oh, same
it's
issue
the
you had
same.
yesterday with your mic.
So I guess whatever you did to fix it.
Oh, it's probably pulling a different input. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, well, you guys got to cover down while I fix that.
Well, is there anything you guys in the chat still have to say about?
Is there anything everyone's excited for on the weekend?
Ooh. I'll be working all weekend, so no.
I'll be playing Anthem.
Oh, that's right.
I'm streaming it tomorrow.
Oh man. Well, there you go. There's your plug.
Yeah. Come watch me play Anthem tomorrow.
Oh man.
Joyce Nader said, "Welcome to my life, Goose." I'm trying.
I didn't know if you accidentally actually muted us.
Okay, you guys should be back now.
But now they're saying you sound good on YouTube. They said that you sound good, but we're super quiet.
Mandy, what are you drinking tonight?
Water. I'm a little sick, so I'm trying to get my fluids in.
I'm not drinking water. Yeah, we're back now, it says.
Yeah.
Someone says they can hear you breathing, so I guess that must be a good sign.
I think what it is I think it's using my webcam mic instead of my
actual mic.
That sucks. Hey, don't start this now.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Oh, Joyce
We'll get it figured out for next time. Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, wait, no, someone else said it sounds. I don't know. Maybe you guys are having problems. Maybe we're fine.
No, I think it's definitely me. It's definitely me. Trying.
It's okay.
This is our first time doing it live, so.
So does anyone have
don't know.
Let's see. I think we might be good to go. I think everybody's saying.
Glitter says it's okay.
All right. So
well, whatever Glitter says goes. So.
Yep, Glitter, your call goes.
So what are some suggestions you guys have for any of the games? Hero changes or anything like that?
And what are some suggestions for topics of discussion that you guys want us to talk about in the future? Things that you want to get in on? Let us know what the people
One thing
want.
that I want all of the projects to do is listen to their community. Like, especially when they start establishing a base community, like, know what your pro players say and what your casual players say, and take them both into account in different ways, you know?
Absolutely.
That's the one big thing I really want, and I just want them to bring the game back, man. I just want to play something I can hit some shots.
Glitter says a slow release schedule for new heroes.
Yes, I
yeah.
agree. Not heroes every couple weeks.
Yeah, make sure they're nice and balanced and polished before.
Yes, I want a balanced hero, not a broken hero.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. As always, Glitter is just dropping the knowledge.
Hurting and nerfing of heroes. What do you mean by that? At least here.
Hopefully they don't.
Probably not saying that right.
Either.
What do you mean by it, Mongoose?
Oh, I don't know what I mean by it. I think a lot of heroes they should have
He's like a parrot.
They should have spent more time balancing the heroes before they release them, and less time working on the next hero for the next 3 weeks thing. I think that would have helped Paragon quite a bit, and hopefully like these other games don't get stuck into that loop.
I feel like once they like create the hero and its kit is done, do weeks and weeks of internal testing to make sure it's going to flow smooth with all the other heroes.
Yeah, that's definitely something that's important, you know, and it's obviously important to the community, so.
Joyce says he'd like to have them list through their competitive community more than Epic did. Felt that the competitive players weren't taken seriously enough. That yeah, that's very true as well.
Glitter says topics could be new type of heroes that you can include to games to give us some new variety.
Yeah, definitely. And we still, you know, if you guys have any ideas for heroes, there, the first couple of shows we were doing, like fan submitted hero ideas, and those were really interesting. Some of you guys had some really good ideas, so you guys should keep those coming too. Definitely check out Mongoose's Discord and drop them in there. Just bombard him with them.
Mad Cat says, make sure you make your account platform friendly, where you can get a lot of things on one platform and move to PC. Yeah, I never had to deal with that, but I've heard some horror stories about changing platforms.
A process, because I had to go from PS4 to PC, and at one point I just ended up making a new account. Like it was such a process. I mean, I didn't have the longest amount of time on PS4, but I had enough. Yeah. My dog is trying to attack my hand.
I see you guys, sorry, this is a little off topic, but you guys are talking about For Honor in the, oh wait, you don't have a PS4, do you? It's free this month on PS4.
Damn it, dude, I want For Honor. I want it on the PC, though.
Gotta get you a PS4, Goose.
Do you think, the game should allow crossplay if they do end up getting a port? Or do you think that it should be some sort of switch that you have to turn on yourself? So, like, when you ready up, if you click the switch, you're going to be linked in with PS4 players as well. Or whatever platform it goes on.
I don't think PC players should get the choice. I think PS4 players should get the option.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, people, because the only way a PC player is going to get into a crossplay lobby is if they invite their PS4 friends into their lobby.
Alicia just had and I'm sorry if I said that wrong, had another good point about better marketing, which I don't know if Paragon didn't, you know, market that much because it was, I don't know why, actually. I don't have a reason as to why they didn't try to market the game better.
Yeah. I think if they would have marketed it as a crossplay game, it would have boosted off a little bit more, because I didn't know it was crossplay until I did some research about it and figured out, hey, it actually is cross-platform.
Esteban Diaz says better tower scaling, like no tower diving early game, even with the 5v2. I don't know if you've been watching the streams for Predecessor, but that tower, it's like a goddamn truck.
Dude, it's not good. It hits hard. My dog is pulling on me with her teeth.
But, yeah, the, Ching Chao, I think I'm saying that right, is, they talk about how, they didn't like Legacy, they didn't like travel mode, and, said the ending state of the game was flawed, but the fast pace was fun. I think a lot of these games are going for larger Legacy-style maps, but with
definitely seems that way.
faster version 42-style gameplay.
Yeah.
So I think you can look forward to the best of both worlds out of these games.
Yeah, I hope we get those nice kind of, and maybe this is just my opinion, but like middle of the road length games. I don't want it to be over with in like 10 minutes. I want to play for a little while, you know.
Yeah, I want like 20
mind,
minutes, half hour.
Yeah, I liked the longer mid games.
Yeah. Hell, even if you get a game that lasts an hour, it lasts an hour. It's a good game then.
Oh yeah, sometimes those were crazy. I remember, like, I wouldn't even realize they had gone an hour, and I would look at the clock at the end of it and be like, holy holy crap, I cannot believe that went an hour. Okay, just one more and then I'll go to bed. Just one more.
I had 2-hour games in Legacy though.
Now that's
that wasn't fun.
That doesn't sound fun.
My voice is clipping badly still.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to fix that for the next one. I can't fix it right now. It's a problem with my audio input.
Wah, wah. Sorry, guys.
In fact, I think we'll probably just close it out for now since we're having some audio difficulties. You guys good with that?
Technical issues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all right.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and close up shop for now. Hopefully next week I'll have these audio issues sorted out. I know exactly what's causing it, but I just can't fix it during the stream. But thank you to everyone for coming out. Thanks for all the support, and hopefully we'll have a better stream lined up for you next week.